Alright, so I just picked up some lights on Amazon. Well, I really want to get lights previously, and I was looking online at ProCycle, really like them, and some other motorcycle places, and man, for LED lights they want like $100, $120 a piece. So I decided to just pick some cheaper ones up on Amazon. So I got these two here. They're 10 watt. I think they're supposed to be like 1300 lumens for, I think it was 17 at $20 for both of them. This is the waterproof. I'm gonna probably take the cap off and put some silicone and stuff in there. Not amazing, but I'm kind of doing a cheaper adventure build here on this DR650, and of course working on the KTM 625 SXC. We're gonna rewire the whole front end because it's a bird nest in there. The person I got it from did a shit job. So anyways, I was trying to figure out how I want to put these lights on, and I was thinking about casting my own aluminum bracket. Would come out of here. I got plaster and I got a steel can. I was gonna make an aluminum forge, and that just, I don't have the time to do that right now. Too many projects going on. So I was thinking about just buying a bracket they have on ProCycle. I think it's made by JNC, and for the extended one I can do, I also have got two different light sets, and I got the 3-inch, and then I got the small single beam kind of spotlight, and the bracket that would fit the larger ones was like $44, which, you know, isn't super expensive, but I was thinking about it, it's like, well, $44, and then more so I just gotta wait. I'm not a very patient person, I guess. And I was kind of doing this whole theme of like the tool tube I did, and kind of doing I want to see, you see all these people out doing adventure bikes, doing the KTMs and, you know, the BMWs, and they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think a lot of people out there that don't have that much money don't think they can do the same stuff with the budget they have. And so I'm kind of doing this bike as a budget build to prove that you can do a lot of good adventure riding and everything else, and get everything you need without spending thousands and thousands of dollars on lights and everything else. So we're going to do a test run on these lights. Actually, the reviews were pretty good. They're not incredibly bright, but we'll find out. So anyways, let's explain to you what I'm doing instead. So I was thinking about it, of how I was going to install these, and you can see the side's already been done, so kind of giving it away. But I was looking at it, and then these reflectors are on there like this. Technically, this, I'll explain. Anyways, it's like this, and then they stick out, and this came from that side, so it actually sticks out about that far, and then the reflectors on their side. And I was trying to figure out how am I gonna to make these brackets, and then I looked at these reflector brackets and was like, hey, this is actually perfect to use. It's got holes already in it, everything else. So I was thinking, how can I use these brackets as a light mount, basically? And so when I was looking at it originally, they stick out like that, and if I were to bend it, it would stick way out over here. And it's like, okay, well, I don't want to do that. How can I make it even shorter? So what I decided to do is I took the one off this side and put it over here. Turn it here, because then it puts the bracket on the inside, so it cuts out about a ½ inch right there by itself, and brings it in. It sticks out a little bit, but less than basically about the same as the tank. So if I tip down, people are saying you don't want to have them sticking out because you're just going to rip off if you tip over. Well, since the tank's kind of there too, it's within that, it should be okay. So anyways, the plan is to put this here, and then you just bend it over from there, and then it's going to stick to about here, the light. So I guess I'll show you how I did the last one here. Start by taking this little cap off here. Oh, look at that. My hand. Surprised that thing just didn't fall off. My dad washer. Put in my trusty vise now. Do the exact same way I did the last one. In here. So I can hold it and tighten at the same time. Probably not. Tighten that down. And now we gotta use a kind of a special tool. So hopefully everyone has one of these. It is here. So we're gonna do the precision bending work now. There we go, and it's gonna go right there. And then bam. It looks pretty good. I bend it up a little bit more maybe, but I can do that on there. So now I'm gonna unscrew these, put this on. Do that with the camera still here. The tricky part here is putting this back on. There we go. First one on there. One-handed. I'm gonna use the GoPro, but then I gotta edit everything before I can upload it. So it makes it way easier. Then we'll do that. Look at it, and it looks like it can come up just a little bit. There we go. Drop down, whatever you do. Alright, the nice thing about these ones, nice and bad I guess, because they're not super heavy duty, that if I do tip it over or whatever, instead of breaking off, it'll probably just bend, and I'll probably bend it right back into place at the same time. So. Keep taking, there we go. Now I'll show you the next thing, problem I ran into. So it's all tightened up. So what I ran into with the other side, which I'll show you guys here, is one, it sticks out quite a bit here, and I really don't want that, because then if I do tip it over, it's gonna possibly fall off. And the second thing is, on the side there, you can see that it actually will hit the gas tank before it's fully locked by quite a bit. And so when I first put that together, I was like, shit, I didn't think about that. But once again, luckily, because of the fact that this metal is pretty soft, all you gotta do is hold it forward. Come forward. Right there. So now I can do fully locked. And then also, which I adjust the light here, it brings the light forward. Oops. So it's not sticking out as much. Maybe if I want to tilt it up, probably this one a little bit more to level it out. And so here we go. So I'm gonna have one on. I think this whole bit over there. So we'll have one here and here. Anyway, so that's how you can do a dual running light for your DR650 for about 20 bucks, and save yourself like 45 bucks, maybe shipping $250 for the mount, and then $200 for lights. So 20 bucks versus 200 bucks. You guys can make a decision. I will see how these run and how they hold up, and report back to you guys and let you know. Let me know what you guys think about my build so far. Like, subscribe to my channel, I guess, or however this goes. And yeah, thanks for watching.